Alright, hello, what's up troopers? Welcome to a new stream. I hope you're all doing well. So today we have a video what we're going to be watching from a guy called Legacy Killer HD. And we're going to go over that first before we dive into some 2042. But when we do dive into 2042, I have less than 100 kills with the AN94. And once I do that, once I complete the AN94, that is every single weapon done in the game. Again, every time they add a new weapon, it's always the last weapon I finish, because like I tiered one all the weapons like 2 years ago, so it like that's how it happens, man. It's just like every time they add one, it's just like the last one I got to finish off. But we do have a video what we're going to go over today from a guy called Legacy Killer HD, a pretty big YouTube channel as well. I was like over 700k, but I saw this video as a recommendation and I was like, oh, I want to try that, man. I got to give that a go. And basically, this video here is XDev exposed EA and the Battlefield 6 truth. But by the looks of it, it seems like this guy like really deep dives into all of it, all the way to like Battlefield 5. So I thought this would be like kind of a good video to go through. Let me go and make sure my bot is all good. I'll timestamp everything anyway to make sure it's easier for everyone. I've done it again. I spelled light wrong. There we go. We can actually see what I'm spelling. But yeah, welcome everyone. I hope everyone is doing well. We'll give it a couple seconds, let peeps come in. Okay, the bot's working. That's good. Let me see who's in the stream. Happy Mother's Day to all the UK mums out there. Yeah, that's why I didn't stream earlier today. Yeah, I was actually on the phone to my mummy. I was speaking to her, wishing her a happy Mother's Day. I was talking to her for a couple hours. So yeah, happy Mother's Day to all the mums out there. Put this down a little bit. And we're too loud and we're screaming in my ear. It's in the stream, we see some faces. Yeah, once we'll just wait a little bit for more people to come in, and then we'll start going over the video. Well, it's the first time you really guys seeing me drink Coke. Yeah, I'm always drinking like coffee and stuff, but I already done like coffee for today. Yeah, so as soon as we get this video done, it's a pretty lengthy one. It's like 28 minutes long. But then after that, we'll move ourselves over to some 2042. And we'll run through there. I'm just waiting for people to come in the stream. So let me see the faces. Who's in? I see there's a couple of people in the stream. Who's watching? Don't be afraid, guys. Hello, hi. How we guys doing? Don't be afraid, man. I ain't gonna bite. No one? Alright, you're lost. Well. 10 trillion? Hey, what's up, man? At least there's someone. How you doing, dude? Good to see you, man. I was seeing everyone pop in and no one was saying a word. I was just like, what's wrong with everyone? Anyone lost their tongue or something? At least someone said something. It's good to see you, 10 trillion. Everyone else got all quiet for some reason. Just joined, yeah, my man, yes. Everyone else was just sat here watching for like 5 minutes. No one said a word. Well, as you're here 10 trillion, I explained to you what is going on, man. So basically, we're going to be going over... You play my MC on Minecraft? Yeah, I've done Minecraft time to time. So basically, what we're doing is we're going to be going over this video. We have a video going from a Legacy Killer HD. Pretty big channel by the looks of it, but he made a video about the it's like about Battlefield, so I thought it'd be a good video to go over and watch. And then once we've done this, we're going to move ourselves over to 2042 and we're going to finish the AN. We're going to finish it today. That is the goal. I took my time way too long with that gun, honestly. I should have finished it ages ago, but I just didn't want to rush it. But yeah, we have this, and yeah, we're going to go and watch it. So, let me go and over here. Click that. Let's do this.
Oh, thanks, Bran. You know, I've been playing Battlefield as long as I can remember. And over the past 16 years, these games have come a long way.
To say the Battlefield franchise has been in an awful, no good, terrible state the last decade or so would be an understatement.
Hello, old friend.
Which for some reason everyone has already assumed is Battlefield 5. I mean, and not Battlefield V. Could be V, why not V? Battlefield V could be just as good, yeah.
EA DICE lost a lot of player trust, and that's why seeing the immediate excitement surrounding the new Battlefield is encouraging, but also there is a need to hold back on getting too hyped yet. As a former EA DICE employee outlined recently, this is a new era of an unproven studio led by Vince Zampella, which has done amazing things, but again, just a new studio, with a lot that we don't know what to expect out of them. Now, almost all of the talent that made Battlefield what it is are gone. You can look to the Battlefield 1 credits and see that. The last entry in the franchise that felt like
the prosthetic arm wasn't the realistic thing. I think that's what most people was mad about. It wasn't that it was women, because like most people know that women served the war too. You know what I mean? Especially the French resistance and everything.
it was received very well by gamers. Now, the next Battlefield is undergoing...
Yeah, it's capped at 60.
The recently announced Labs program. A lot of footage has leaked, and it does look great. It actually looks like a Battlefield game, full of destruction and a strong focus on warfare, but there's still so many ways this can go wrong. Battlefield 5 and 2042 were notoriously both plagued by lacking content, missing features, not delivering on promises, and overall just feeling unfinished among many other problems. Some small issues with this new Battlefield have already been found, such as how the support class works, and players rightfully have said that's the point of Labs, for the devs to listen to feedback and iterate. Except we've seen how in the past this developer didn't listen to feedback and it turned the community against the game and the developers, but that was the past and this is a new era. The excitement with this new Battlefield started months ago when the first details and images were shared during an investor event. EA executive Laura Meal said Battlefield's core tenets are all-out warfare, epic scale, massive destruction, and high-intensity action. She also admitted 2042 wasn't what fans of the franchise
might as well pre-order it.
And there was a significant shift in approach with this new game. Byron Bede, the GM of Battlefield, also emphasized their commitment to listening to player feedback. We're really going to start that with what is now Battlefield Labs. He also said that Vince Zampella and EA were all in on this franchise. All encouraging things to hear, and now these remarks recently got the attention of a former EA DICE developer who had a lot to say about why fans should probably temper their expectations right now. So where this story really begins to take shape is specifically with this account coming from a former EA DICE developer under the, hidden name of llJeezusll. And this is what sparked a lot of conversation within the Battlefield community, with some saying this isn't true and back and forth.
You should never really buy skins anyway. You should save your money. Time is tough.
So months ago has started to
I think it's expensive. I would save your money.
It'll certainly be different because 98% of the people
you having a fancy skin's not going to change your gameplay,
Electronic Arts. And if you've been following this industry, we see this trend of, mass developers leaving a studio usually indicates that problems are going to ensue, and we've seen that the last number of years with the Battlefield franchise. But this account really this take didn't go off until people started finding it, and then questions about its authenticity started to come up.
Thanks for the advice. It's alright, man.
It only has 11 followers, but this is a game games industry pro. They talk about their credentials here, and we actually did have another website verify this developer's account, along with some other details we'll get into later on this video. But yeah, most Battlefield 6 developers never worked on Battlefield games before. That is the headline of this article, and it goes on to mention that to address the
that is pretty true, because like a lot of people who worked on 2042 got fired because they just didn't really have the skill set to work on a Battlefield. So I'm assuming that they obviously do have a lot of people in the newest title who have never really worked on a Battlefield game before, but they are clearly more skilled to work on a game like it, you know?
Shared anonymously, 80 Level can confirm that llJeezusll is indeed a former DICE employee with knowledge of the studio's behind-the-scenes operations. However, as per the author's request, their identity will remain undisclosed. Now, this gets us back to what llJeezusll had to say, because it was a lot more details about some of the behind-the-scenes stuff that's been going on, and why they're extremely worried about this next Battlefield entry. So first off, it goes back into the past and talks about where things really started to go wrong with Battlefield and EA DICE, and talks about Patrick Soderlund, who was in charge of EA Worldwide Studios, which pretty much means he was in charge of all non-sports EA games, and that was for a number of years. Soderlund ran EA Studios out of the DICE office in Stockholm for 14 years. He was DICE's guy. He was also, I believe, the CEO of DICE for a while as well, and protected the studio within EA's studio system, but that only is a protection that can be given if you guys are, printing results, which EA DICE was doing up until
around just a salty dev, though.
It goes on to mention that DICE leadership, though, did change.
Like, if he was former dev and everything, you know what I mean, he could have just been one of them people who let go because they wasn't good enough for the job, you know what I mean? Like, especially if someone's ranting about it on Twitter, it could be just some salty-ass dev. You see it all the time, where a developer makes a game and then they get let go, and then they're just like, oh, your game sucks anyway. It's funny, it's just like they're the developer and then they just become like a child, I get it though, they're probably mad, especially but the thing is though, if you work on a game like EA, you're already kind of the top dog, considering that, I get it, they haven't really made that many good games, but in studios size and money wise, and I think you kind of made it, if you're working on some of the biggest titles like Call of Duty, or even GTA, EA games, and I think you already kind of made it in the dev scene. So for someone losing this, and I think he's probably going to Ubisoft or whatever, you know what I mean? So it's a big downgrade.
In 2016, this is where problems started. The DICE GM Patrick Bach, who was EP on Battlefield 3 and general
Ubisoft
manager
has maybe 6, maybe not.
left DICE. Bach was the last pre-acquisition employee to lead DICE, and this is the big thing you see with so many companies, especially like BioWare. Electronic Arts buys up the studio, some of the key talent leaves, and then you have a shell of itself of a studio. And
that is true though. I think we've seen so many people be the boss when it comes to leading DICE, and I think, and it's
again, BioWare's been chasing.
That already worked out.
They haven't been able to reach that, which was around 2010, Mass Effect 2, Mass Effect 3. That was where things really started to fall apart afterwards, and that was once the doctors, who were the founders of the studio, they left, and a lot of talent followed in the ensuing years. But Soderlund, Patrick Soderlund, the EA executive, his new pick for GM was Oscar Gabrielsson, the young, charismatic founder of Uprise, an Uppsala-based studio acquired by EA and most notable for building Battlelog. Like Soderlund, Oscar was a founder who successfully sold out to Electronic Arts. Oscar took over while Star Wars Battlefront 2 was well into development, and yeah, you guys know exactly what happened with that, the whole loot box controversy. Neither he nor Soderlund recognized the game's design flaws, the loot boxes, and the outrage that was going to ensue over.
I do give credit though, the loot box did get removed the first week, but it was so much backlash though that it hurt the game entirely.
That ultimately led to its incredibly controversial launch. Although, let's be honest, Electronic Arts executives and some of the other stuff that was going on, Reddit comments really hurt so much more as well.
That's what I'm saying, yeah, because the loot box came out, it just hurt everything. It wasn't just the loot boxes, it was just that everyone just piled so much shit onto that game.
Since Oscar was new, though, Soderlund was able to shift blame to Bach, the former EA DICE lead, and eat some of the responsibility directly.
I would love
Star
to see
Wars
another
Battlefront
Star
2
Wars game,
was
though.
the first monetary hit to Soderlund's and DICE's credibility. Money is everything to EA's executives. And then obviously Mass Effect Andromeda happened in 2017. To embarrassing reviews and bad sales, the BioWare leadership's credibility got hit, and Soderlund
Got
had
that
now
running.
overseen 2 embarrassing launches in 2 years. He doubled down on personally directing Battlefield 5 to ensure...
See, this is the failure, though, of Battlefield. It's exactly that, you know. Star Wars Battlefront 2 failed, you know what I mean? Battlefield 5 failed, you know what I mean? And of course 2042 failed. So it was just game after game. But then the problem was, it wasn't like it was a year after year. It's not like Call of Duty where like they have another year. They're like, oh, well, this is a bad title. It's alright, we got less than a year and we'll put out a better title. Like the issue is that, you know, like look at these like dates from 2018. 7 years ago.
Just as big as Battlefield 1's record-setting launch, and yeah, that didn't happen. In 2018, Soderlund regularly reviewed playtests and tech demos, pulling producers and designers into his office to lecture them on how to build the game the right way. Yes, this is an executive speaking down on DICE employees, my god. Gameplay physicality, the visceral sense of being physically impacted by the chaos around you, was one of his big mandates. The Battlefield 5 team was sent into a physicality push to update games' production values to create a stronger sense of realism. This push took resources away from creating critical path content needed to finish.
Yeah, this trailer here, the thing is, it was nice to see live gameplay, but it was so scripted that it just made everything look good. Because like the thing is, if we like actually look at this like trailer thing where he was just showing off here, as soon as he grabs the gun, you see where he's putting up the sandbanks? Dude, you don't do that. You don't do that.
Production values to create a stronger sense of realism. This push took resources away from creating critical path content needed to finish the game. And then aspects of the physicality focus are on full display in Battlefield 5's very hated non-traditional reveal trailer, which felt like it was directed by Michael Bay, had a weird focus on an amputee female soldier, just made no sense, and was mass downvoted at the time. And yeah, it was controversial. The trailer also revealed the previously unaddressed disconnect between Battlefield 5's World War II setting and the game's wacky monetized cosmetics. And I believe there was a katana in the debut trailer. There was just some really weird decisions. And
see this bit in the it isn't like a show, but when he runs up the stairs, it shows that the bullet penetration. That was never a thing.
And it's almost important to remember, Battlefield 5 was the first Battlefield game to launch after EA's pivot to live service games. And yeah, there were clips.
Yeah, Battlefield 5 was the first live service.
Which they were so hyped, like, look, you guys don't have to pay for premium anymore. You get all this free content coming post-launch.
There's no more premium pass in this game. This means no more.
See, and this is so sad as well, because it's like hearing at that point that it was going to be no premium pass, where you didn't need to pay for weapons, you didn't need to pay for the maps or anything, but the reality is once it came free, they didn't have to deliver as much because it was free. When you have to, like, just like how it is with a game, they have to deliver a game to a certain extent before they sell it to a customer. And that's what was so popular about DLCs, was that they had to deliver the extent of for the DLCs. It was like, so we're going to offer you 4 maps, a bunch of weapons for $30 or something. So then, like, so they had to do it. They have to. But with a live service, they don't have to. And that's really, that's the reality of it. That's the loophole. It's like, it's nice that you don't need to spend money on like content, but there's also, it's just like now everything's like less. Everything's less. And it brings the question, like, would you pay? And I totally would, but then it separates everything. The player base, all of it. And that was the issue too. Hey, Dad, what's up, man? So what's a live service? A live service is where you don't pay for content. So it just means that, like, you know, like even now, like Battlefield 5, 2042, freaking Fortnite, you know what I mean? Like, you could get on the game, you could play it, and it's completely free. So good, thanks, nice. How's it been in the hospital, man? Has it been all okay in there? You doing good? Getting by? Well, you're getting out on Tuesday, right? Damn, we're getting out on April Fools. Imagine they're just like, yeah, you're free. Alright, I'm just joking, just joking. Dude, that would suck.
Wow. Thank you. It's the least I can do.
Thank you.
Yes. I mean, this means no more paying for maps, no more paying for modes. You know, this is something the community has asked for. This is something the team really believes in. So what we want is a game where people stay together. They play the games together.
Tomorrow, let's go. Let's go.
Together.
That's beautiful. That means I finally lose my nickname, No Maps Noah.
Brother,
But on
See, and that's the funniest thing as well. Like, I remember watching this. It was like, it was nice to get the information about the new Battlefield, but it was so corny having Trevor in there. So corny.
That's beautiful.
Because he basically said in there, he says, oh yeah, that's like, now people won't call me No Maps Noah. And it's just like, it's funny. So it's like him basically saying he never bought Battle Pass.
Well, that means I finally lose my nickname.
getting a lot less content because of that, and I think that really
Yeah,
is
I'm on
because there's
YouTube, so we're gonna
pressure
get
on
ads.
these developers to deliver, or the team. So unfortunately,
Can I have a
what we
shower
got
for
was
2
because
weeks?
there's
Damn,
so
dude, you
much
better
less
stay away from
compared
the
to previous
ladies,
entries
man.
in the franchise at the time. And after fans rejected the Battlefield 5 reveal trailer, Soderlund gutted the wild outfits in favor of historically accurate but bland
Can you like
cosmetics.
still like
He also
shower,
doubled down
like
on
clean
physicality
yourself, like
features,
wet
trying to
wipes
position
or something?
Battlefield 5 is a beautiful,
I'm assuming so.
realistic return to World War II, which is just honestly.
Surely, man, you can at least still shower, like bathe yourself, like a wipe or something. You can't just sit there for 2 weeks. Dude, you're gonna be rough. You're gonna be rough. That was the pig, dude. Yeah, terrible, man. That's what I'm saying. I think once a reveal this time around, they gotta smash it out. You know, they gotta get like a true Battlefield fan or something. But yeah, it's like Battlefield 5 was Trevor Noah. 2042, they had Courage JD, a Fortnite YouTuber, who was also a former commentary for Call of Duty. Like, never played Battlefield, actually done one stream on 2042, and that was it. And he made it into the trailer. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, this is the thing. I think, like, with everything what's happened now, they know what to do and not what to do. And they know they are on eggshells because they also know that if they do one thing, what kind of pisses people off, it's gonna piss people off. You know what I mean? And that's the saying, like, the next Battlefield's got to be good. It's a good game so far, but you know what I mean? It's just, we got to see when it's truly like, you know?
Crazy to begin with, because I mean, you can look at some of the comments and the controversy that was going on at the time, and it was because of Patrick Soderlund. EA calls the backlash against women in Battlefield 5 uneducated, and I still dislike headlines like this because it really doesn't put into perspective the issues players have.
See, it was funny when I heard that too, because like I remember when one dev said, if you don't like it, don't buy it. But then, yeah, there was an EA dev, and he called out saying, like, because like people was complaining about women being in the Battlefield 5 for World War II, and it was like saying he was uneducated. I'm like, well, you know, although he's right, it's something you shouldn't be saying for higher up. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's pretty obvious. People complain about women being in like war games and stuff, are extremely uneducated. That is true. But I think for a scale like of a dev and all that, you need to have that certain dignity or something. For me, I could freaking say it, you know what I mean? But like, you know what I mean? For them, it hurts them more. That makes sense, you know? It's their game. That's what backlashes them.
And it wasn't just a backlash against women. It was the fact that EA DICE was selling this game as being historically accurate, and it just wasn't.
See?
And it goes on to mention that even
Man
without
takes
the
my
exacts
words.
of historical accuracy, Patrick Soderlund explains that Battlefield 5 is about the unseen, the untold, and unplayed. Yeah, as the other executives said during the reveal event.
Yeah,
And less
everyone knows
towards
that.
being a history lesson and more towards offering an accessible experience. Today's gaming is gender diverse like it hasn't been before. There are a lot of female people who want to play and male players who want to play as a badass woman. Goes on to mention, Soderlund recalls the moment his own 13-year-old daughter, I still find it absolutely insane that this happened. His daughter questioned the aggressive backlash, simply asking, "Dad, why is this happening? I can be a girl in Fortnite. Why are people so upset about this?" World War II shooter aimed at a male audience, Fortnite. Very, very different. He questioned how he was to handle these questions as a parent, coming to the conclusion that his daughter was right. This is not okay. And yeah, he white knights this like crazy. Pulling no punches, Soderlund dubbed the
Yeah, I think this guy just went a bit more above and beyond. He should have just ignored the people. Like, you're gonna get it all the time. We get it in freaking the newest Battlefield. People complain about it. It's very sexist. Let's be real. Super sexist. Look, you know what I mean? Like that. It's just so annoying. You know the funniest thing as well, right? Is people who complain about this will probably have no issue watching a female streamer. You know what I mean? That makes sense. You know, these people who complain about like certain stuff like that in a video game, I will have no issue just dribbling over a female streamer who's playing the game. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. As I was saying, it's just a bunch of just sexist simps. Like, you know, that makes sense. You know? It's corny, man. It's gross.
And EA isn't going to sit back and take the flak. We stand up for the cause, because I think those people who don't understand it, well, you have two choices: either accept it,
man, just wait. Just wait. YouTubers will tell you the truth.
It's just not okay. And to make matters worse, EA DICE decided to have some interesting launch party events, hashtag everyone's battlefield, in which they mocked a lot of the fan criticism that was online, some of the over-the-line stuff. This is just look at this.
Hang on, guys, I'm gonna go for a jog.
White man, this is an actual EA DICE event. What the F was the developers thinking? Gender field 5, and yeah, it goes on a bunch of other remarks that people were making. These comments, these tweets about this event were immediately deleted once the backlash came, but the damage was done. People played Battlefield 5 and saw that it was lacking in so many different areas. Most of all, it was unfinished. It felt like a game that still needed months more of development. And again, people really went after the historical accuracy stuff of this game. There's just so many
And does the streaming too, Neon? Oh, it must have just started.
Chose to do. Ironic, a game that pushed so hard to include women didn't include a front where women played one of the biggest roles, and they actually did have one story mission. I think it was Nordalese, which involved a mother and daughter pair. The operation was actually a real thing. The only problem was that it was fought by like a male squadron. I think it was from Norway, and yeah, they got completely deleted because there was a narrative to push. And EA DICE, or at least Soderlund, whoever was in charge, they just ignored the real history to push this narrative, when in fact, yes, there are actual women that they could have chosen, made missions out of, but they chose to just rewrite history, and that was a big problem for a lot of people with Battlefield 5. Besides the ones I just mentioned, there was just so many scandals with Battlefield 5.
Oh my goodness, dude. Oh my god. How many times? Does anyone know? How many times? Do a guess. Do a guess. I might be wrong. But I want you guys to guess. And then we'll see if we get it right. Guess, guys. Guess. How many times did EA or DICE change the TTK in Battlefield 5? I'll tell you. They had it first time it launched. They changed it pretty early, right? Then they left it for about a year and a half. Then they changed it. Then it went back to the normal one. So that's 3 times. Then they put out a new one. And then I believe that was it. I think so. So it was 4 times they changed the TTK. 4 times. But the issue is that there was a massive gap between them. It's a huge gap. Like I said, the first time they changed it, it was about a year and a half, and then they changed it, and they changed it 3 more times after that. So it was like all over the place, and then they kept it. But they changed it at one point to a really fast TTK. It was super fast, and that sucked balls, man. And that lasted like a week. What's the article on the right? This is obviously an old like screenshot stuff, you know what I mean? So if it's all like the doc stuff, yeah, just like that, it's all old.
The outrage with that. EA DICE originally didn't want to back down or change it. They eventually did, but too little too late with that. There was also the fact that DICE said they couldn't do double XP events because the tech isn't there for it. Just
yeah, we never had double XP, did we? So bottom right. My controller? I'm right.
So
No, I don't know. It doesn't matter.
There was tons of features that should have been there day one that were not. And again, some of them came a little bit later, but again, too little, too late. There was also the fact that even the Battlefield 5 website said something that was very different than the actual game experience that players were getting and the years of support that end up happening. They said evolving gameplay, there's going to be new vehicles, weapons, and gadgets added, and so will fresh combat roles. New experiences. Each chapter will feature new game modes, grand operation events.
If you guys haven't left a like, please do. Would appreciate it.
Month and expanding. None of this happened.
Yeah, man, let's get these numbers up, dude. 4 likes. Come on.
What the hell is happening, and
Come
why
on,
are we
guys.
not getting this content? And EA Dice's communication at the
13
time was
people in
they
there.
didn't have anything to say. Then there was also this, the fact
Completely
that
free, guys.
5 did in fact end, and you know, the DICE developers moved on to 2042. The game ended up having less maps than Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4, or Battlefield 1. I guess you
I
know
see you, Kev.
not having that
I see
premium
you,
pass,
man.
the financial
I'm
requirement
watching you.
there, I guess that didn't push them to deliver content for
My
players.
man.
And yeah, people look back to the actual launch in which we had EA Dice developers putting this on their Twitter.
Why do it look like I got flashbanged? You see how bright this stuff is? Look at this. Look, if I just like close it down. Fine. Dude, that is ridiculous bright. Look at this. Jesus Christ.
Account to calm fears about, you know, the lackluster state of the game at launch. Oh, and before you ask about new maps, you know the roadmap, by the way. Fun fact, right now we have more maps in simultaneous development than we have ever had in any previous post-launch service, but none of those ended up getting released. And just a very embarrassing...
7 now, yeah, they're getting up. They're getting up because they know.
Back to this
They know.
thread, at the end of 2018, Battlefield 5 missed its ship date by a month and ultimately shipped a classic, unfinished, we'll fix this in the live service game. Pre-orders were bad because the exclusive cosmetics were ugly and overall sales were poor. Battlefield 5 became the worst-selling mainline franchise game. 3 flops in 3 years was enough for EA CEO Andrew Wilson. Soderlund left EA right before the Battlefield 5 launch and shortly founded Embark Games, which went on to work on the
Yep. So that's exactly what happened. So during Battlefield 5, loads of devs left, so many devs, and then they moved over to a newer game, and not everyone worked on it, what was previously DICE devs, but a lot of them did. So they obviously had experience of destruction, and it's crazy to think about it and look at it, and you see how the finals is, and the fact is that we didn't get any of this in 2042. You know why? Because none of them who worked on 2042 could do what the previous devs can do. And you look at games like this and it's like, dude, this is what 2042 should have been like, or Battlefield 5 been like, but it didn't give them the opportunity.
The finals. DICE's internal projector and Oscar's senpai had left the building. Oscar Gabrielson dodged blame by saying Soderlund had been overruling the studio.
Thank you, dude.
Now that Soderlund had a brand new studio,
appreciate the one, my friend.
DICE, he started poaching talent.
You legend.
He got DICE's head of content / art, head of
Absolutely legend.
head of research and development, and one of their senior creative
Thank you,
directors.
dude.
Other senior leaders also saw this.
Thank
as
you
a
so
good time to
much.
leave, going to places
Troopers, can we
like
get some love in the
Ubisoft,
chat, please, for Dan the Man
Activision,
coming in?
The new Embark leadership then
That
started
dono.
hiring their former teams from DICE, pulling over tons of artists, game and engine devs, and operation folks. It's worth noting that Embark did not get designers and producers from Battlefield. Soderlund's meddling in Battlefield 5 created bad blood within the core Battlefield 5 team, or Battlefield team. And it is worth mentioning that, yeah, the Battlefield team has been decimated, and the claims that 98% of developers, maybe that is a bit of an exaggeration, but most of the team...
Spend it well, I will, Dan. I will.
Battlefield 1, the last, you know, I guess you could say universally acclaimed game, most of those top developers are gone. And I actually went through the credits to take a look for myself, at least of the lead and the directors, and yeah, this is
It's going to go to my my Battlefield 6 pre-order.
Of Battlefield 1, everybody's gone. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Dude,
5,
I don't think I've
6,
ever had
7,
anyone to
8,
donate
9 directors
to me
all
in the
done.
hospital.
Creative director, senior producer, design director, technical
You know,
director.
you know what I mean? Like, I don't think Dan is probably the first person to ever donate to me in the hospital. It's almost just like, Dan the Man donated to you. Thanks, Dan. Hope you get better soon. You know what I mean? You know, it's just like, I don't know what to say. I don't know. I think it's cool, but it is also like, it's weird to think about, you know what I mean?
gone, and then you get to the leads.
But I appreciate Dan. You know I appreciate it, dude.
The yellow that I have highlighted here, these are, I couldn't find specifics about them and where they are anymore. I'll assume maybe they're gone, maybe they're still there, but the X'd out, yeah, these are developers that are no longer. A lot of them ended up, yes, again, at Embark Studios working on the finals, and also TT Games. We'll get to that a little bit later on, but yeah, multiplayer producer, localization director, 2D art director, technical animation director. Again, these departments, EA Dice has been absolutely gutted. And it's, if you can actually go on and count lead developers that are still left working on this franchise, it's not many. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
look,
6.
Guys, are you
7.
seeing, by the way? Like, you guys really need... Daddy Neo, thanks, man. See, this is the thing. You really got to see this, right? Look at the names crossed out. You know, this is how many people worked on so many Battlefields. Like, this guy up here, you really rely on this guy. I think this guy here, like lead game mode designer, and I think he's a person you really need. But look how many devs left. So many. Should I try to find us? No, you don't. You don't need to pay. I haven't put a penny into the finals. It's been out for like a year and a half.
8,
it's
9,
free to play.
Yeah, 9 developers out of probably 50, 60, 70 names here of lead developers that were working on Battlefield 1.
Exactly, Dan. Yeah, it's so many. And look how many people.
Many of these developers left years ago.
In high leads.
5 was released, and some of them stayed around until 2042, and then they also departed. So what we're seeing with this new Battlefield game, with Battlefield
it looks like
6,
a bit of a storm going on.
Called, this is a new era. This is an unproven studio, and that's why
can't see me right now. I'm just doing it, doobie.
What could happen of an unproven studio like this, with many developers and figures that we.
Oh, I'm getting an emergency warning. Look, I'm getting an emergency warning on my phone. It's the emergency alert. And it's alright. I'm not doxing myself. Look at this. Guys can see it? Oh, I don't know if you can see it or not. Yeah, I literally just got emergency warning for see that? It's a National Weather Service. It says thunderstorm warning is in effect for your area until 6:30 p.m. EST. So the winds can be up to 80 miles per hour. 80. Up to 80 miles per hour. Tornado. Thunderstorm. Sorry. Thunderstorm. Yeah. Thunderstorm. It says take shelter. So in a building, it says stay away from windows. So flying debris may be deadly. It's a those caught without shelter. Let's see. Oh, froze. Well, let's see. Telling me to take shelter. Yeah, my camera's unthing. Fix itself. Come on, pick me up. Pick me up. There we go. All right. Back to the video. Alright. So look out for flying trampolines. You're right. Well, it said to me take shelter, so if you guys can leave a like, that should be enough shelter for me. Oh yeah, dude, it's all over my phone. Okay, so I'm gonna give you guys a heads up then. If I'm gonna be going into like a weather thing like this, there might be a chance I can lose internet connection. So if I lose internet, then you know what happened, okay? Alright, it's kind of out of my hands. I can't control the weather. That's the big dog upstairs. So
to that a little bit later on, but yeah, multiplayer producer, localization director, 2D art director, technical animation director. Again, these departments, EA Dice has been absolutely gutted. And it's, if you can actually go on and count lead developers that are still left working on this franchise, it's not many. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, yeah, 9 developers out of probably 50, 60, 70 names here of lead developers that were working on Battlefield 1.
You shouting Battlefield viewers? Exactly. There we go. Yeah, it's the same. The more likes we get, the safer I'll be.
5 was released, and some of them stayed around until 2042, and then they also departed.
It's up to 80, so it's some sort of safe, but I might lose power.
This is a new era. This is an unproven studio, and that's why there are fears about what could happen of an unproven studio like this, with many developers and figures that we don't know what to expect out of them. Now we get back to this thread. It goes on to mention that now DICE is reeling from the talent attrition and reduced budget. This is after Battlefield 5. Vince Impella and Respawn are the new top dogs in EA's non-sports portfolio, and Vince has Laura Meal's ear, which is an EA executive. I believe they're in charge of like looking over everything EA non-sports games. Battlefront 3 gets cancelled, and DICE LA is moved under Vince Impella to become an Apex content factory. DICE is told to focus on Battlefield 5's live service, while the Battlefield Brain Trust designs the next big game free from Soderlund's intrusive oversight. This would end up being Battlefield 2042. The remaining old school Battlefield crew delivers Battlefield 5's War.
See, this is the thing, what annoys me about when people got so excited for the new Battlefield. It's just like, everyone's just like, oh, well, Battlefield 2042 was bad. But it's just like, dude, 2042 was the last straw. You know, like, people say it now, and they're like, oh, if the next Battlefield's bad, then the game is done. Dude, like, 2042 was that game. You know, 2042 was the game that if it was bad, it was going to be done. Like, honestly, if they make a comeback, like, because that's the thing. This is really what it is. The next Battlefield, if it's good, I'll be amazed. I'll be so amazed that it's a comeback. I would be absolutely amazed, because like at this point the game's already done, the franchise is already finished. You know, the straw has already been taken. You know, because like people was already getting mad with Battlefield 5, and then so 2042 was just the icing on the cake. You know, if the next Battlefield is the true like call-in though, if it's bad, then everyone knows that's it, it's done. You know what I mean? Peace out. You know, but we gotta say.
Well, the newer guys iterate on what will become 2042, and yeah, the Pacific, I even said it years ago, I thought that was really like an upside for the game, and then they just kind of just ended it there, and they put the focus on
if they kept the hype going after the Pacific,
it really did feel like Battlefield 5 started to win people over just at the wrong time. Many people had already quit the game and went back to previous entries.
Exactly. Battlefield 5 done a comeback, but it was so little, too late. Like, the thing is, they released the Pacific, and it got a lot of feedback, it got a lot of love, but that was it. After the Pacific, the game was done. And that was the thing, like, the game was already out for like 2 years, and then they released the Pacific. It was too little, too late, and the fact is, they gave us some of the best Battlefield moments of that game the last minute. Like, after the Pacific came out, it was only about 3 months, and then they announced they discontinued the game. You know what I mean?
And it's unfortunate because you could see some of that old school blood. They definitely really reinvigorated Battlefield 5, but it was too little too late. Now, 2042 launched in 2021 and underperformed versus EA's expectations. And we really don't need to go too deep into this game to understand the problems. Again, it was another
we all know this
lackluster entry, but it was also a game that was focused on chasing trends. And the original
but it wasn't DLC, was it?
I had tweets like, I am dead inside.
It was free.
Leaks, and this was Tom Henderson saying the next
it was the best. It was the best live service
is a hero shooter of sorts. It was a mashup of chasing what Overwatch, Call of Duty was doing. It's not a removal of specialists, but an enhancement of them. It wasn't. It was an absolute disaster, and it overall hurt the game. We obviously, again, the years to come, I mean, the launch was an absolute mess. Thousands of negative reviews on Steam. We're liking 2042, but many aren't happy with its new ideas and early bugs. And then a depressing list of Battlefield 2042's missing features. They removed core things that people actually love about Battlefield. It was honestly just an absolute travesty. And look at this, so much stuff: single player campaign, server browser, persistent lobbies, class system, a variety of in-game assignments, just so much stuff.
We didn't even have a scoreboard.
Been there day one. And 2042 is in fact yet another experience that eventually went through a massive overhaul, but too little too late. And this developer from EA DICE explains that fundamentally DICE failed to align the game's content with what their audience wanted. You know, an actual battle.
They never have, man. They never learn their mistakes.
2042 also suffered from game engine technical challenges linked to simultaneous development for Gen 4 and Gen 5 consoles, a symptom of the Embark Studios' induced brain drain.
See, this was the thing as well, and like I feel bad, and we had this conversation before. I remember us talking about it when I was saying about like it's time to move on from the old gen. You know what I mean? Like I get it. Like not everyone can get themselves a new gen console and stuff, but like the new gen consoles have been out since like 2020, so it's been 5 years now. And the issue is that so many games are trying to make it where it's at least playable with the old Gen 2, so they had to purposely downgrade it on the console side, and it just takes so long. And I think that's the issue what's going on with freaking Delta Force. You know, it's these problems, and it's just like, it's time to move on. And then what's annoying is the fact that by the time we physically move on, we're going to have about a year until we're in the same boat again when the PlayStation 6 comes out. And then people are going to be on the old PlayStation 5. And we're going to have this consistent cycle. You know what I mean? So I don't know what they got to do. I think they have to do what they did in Battlefield 5, was just make it a separate version. Because if you link stuff together, it's a mess. And that's the thing. That's why they had to do it as a separate version. Because they physically couldn't do it as the same build. They just couldn't. So it had to be a different version. Hi Mallory, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. We've just been going over this video right now. It's kind of just explaining a little bit more behind the scenes of like the devs and everything like that. Just about like the Battlefield 6, you know, some of the 2042 stuff, the Battlefield 5. It's just like a real depth inside of it all. But we're also going to be finishing off the AN94 today as well. We have like less than 100 kills, so it ain't going to take too long. And then we finally finish all the weapons again.
A lot of developers leaving at the time, of course, and before the development or during. Regardless, 2042 was DICE and Oscar Gabrielson's final chance. Once it failed to deliver, EA cleaned house. And again, this industry isn't about firings. You're not going to hear this developer was fired. It's just they mutually departed. And Oscar Gabrielson was shown the door because what he had brought to the franchise was not good enough. And it wasn't delivering an actual Battlefield experience. And I think bringing in somebody, an outsider like this, was the biggest mistake that Patrick Soderlund made years ago. And now we're living in a new era. But this developer does go on to mention that 2042's performance gave Vince Zampella and Laura Meal their dream opportunity to turn Battlefield into Call of Duty, which feels like not a like.
I know, I heard about. Yeah, it went off my phone too.
In 2021, Oscar was asked to leave. He was replaced as DICE GM by Rebecca.
Yeah, I saw it pop up and everything like that. We'll see. Right now, it sounds fine out there. I don't know how bad it really is. I'll keep an eye on it and everything. Yeah, it popped up, the sirens went off and everything. I don't know. It says it's like 80 miles per hour. It says like until like 6:30, so it's only like another 20 minutes, and it's got really quiet now. Like yeah, even though I'm looking at like the back camera and everything, it's pretty clear. Yeah, I don't think we need to like go down to the basement or anything. But I was saying to the stream, so just in case we lose connection or something. But honestly, I actually haven't lost any power. Like the stream is fine. That's the blessing about fiber optic, honestly, troopers, is the fact that like these cables, they can get rattled about or whatever, but it doesn't affect nothing. It affects nothing. Fiber optic's so fast. So fast.
Taz, a former Ubisoft GM. Yeah, Ubisoft, another notorious company that's doing so well these days. At the same time, DICE hired COD's GM, Byron B, to join EA's Battlefield GM. Now, this developer now goes on to mention
thank you, honey.
The focus for the new Battlefield end.
I didn't realize there's going to be any storm or anything today like this.
I think EA has a roadmap to achieve this, but we won't see the next game in 2026, or maybe depending on GTA 6 if that launches this year or not. If B sticks to his vision, we'll get a full-priced main game with limited single-player, seasons, battle pass, and live service slop as expected, a free-to-play mode like Warzone. Wild and crazy monetized cosmetic content is the ultimate goal, and they'll
seems like everything got a bit more clearer out there
as fast as they can without generating too much negative sentiment. And again, this is coming from an EA DICE developer.
Yeah, he gets out tomorrow,
so he understands the behind the scenes. And to be fair, a lot of this is extremely obvious. That's where the money is going to be made with all these wild and crazy stuff, and that's what they want to introduce because they historical accuracy, you know, having a shooter that actually is authentic. They don't care about that stuff. It's about maximizing profits. Pay for the game every year and pay for Battle Pass and pay for skins. That is the focus. That is what EA's ultimate goal is. And this developer goes on to mention, so if you're a Battlefield fan, temper your expectations. This is a new era of the game made by a completely new group of people following a new philosophy. Whether that's good or bad depends on your personal outlook. And then they also mention again that TTK Games is what most of the old Battlefield talent now works at. I know what they're working on, but haven't played it. I can't speak on how close or far it is from a spiritual successor. If you know Embark Studios, then you've probably tried the finals, beautiful production value, and Battlefield-like destruction. Now again, this developer in this article coming from 80 Level did have a lot more to say. Well, a couple of tidbits. He went on to say that when I was still at DICE, the plan was for DICE, Ripple, and Ridgeline, the now defunct Seattle studio, to work on the franchise together with annual releases as a long-term goal, not an immediate goal. Ridgeline would do single-player, DICE would do multiplayer, and Ripple would work on some sort of free-to-play battle royale or similar experience. Industrial Toys would work on Battlefield Mobile separately, since EA manages mobile titles through a different part of their organization, but obviously that plan went up in flames because of the pandemic, and what we ended up seeing happen is that EA laid off 670 employees, sunset various games, and they also canceled even
Oh, did I
Star
bet?
Wars
I bet you've been
FPS. They wanted to
sleeping
get away from
hard.
Star Wars IP, and there's a reason why Electronic Arts is pretty much just done with third-party IP like Star Wars. They want to focus on the franchises that they own. And it was also mentioned that Ridgeline Games, the studio in charge of a single-player Battlefield, has been shuttered. And we very much heard from Marcus Leto, the guy who was leading that studio. Not been saying much here since I don't have anything positive to say about Electronic Arts. We talked about it at the time. My recent departure.
Yeah, I remember when this came out. So this was the guy who was making the campaign for the new Battlefield. This is what kind of got everyone a little bit like, ooh, you like, because we really wasn't hearing that much at all. But he said that he was working on the campaign for the Battlefield. So we was like, oh, okay, you know, that's kind of cool, because this guy is actually the creator of Master Chief. So he has like a really massive like legacy and a lot of respect behind the gaming scene. It's freaking Master Chief, you know what I mean? What a great storyline and character to make, you know? So he has so much like behind him. But yeah, so when this post came out, everyone was like, you know, because basically EA dropped his studio. They was just like, yeah, we kind of don't want you to work on this anymore. And then they moved a lot of staff over to like other things at EA, and then some of them kind of got let go. So yeah, this is where it really happened.
And how so many, including my team, are suffering due to the industry sweeping layoffs. And yeah, he definitely has nasty feelings towards Electronic Arts. I'm sure he was in on the plan. He thought that they were going to have years of making, you know, single-player Battlefield games, and that just never came to fruition. And then obviously even Battlefield Mobile also went up in flames because EA canceled Apex Legends and Battlefield games, and they shuttered Industrial Toys' studio. But this former EA DICE developer,
I remember when they canceled the Battlefield Mobile
plan had a long-term roadmap to go from a 3-year dev cycle down to 2, then eventually to annual releases.
We were supposed to get that last year.
Business advantages to the COD model, given that Vince Zampella, again, he comes from that blood.
You know, actually speaking of that, real quick, let's pause this.
It seems logical to me.
Dude, I thought this was my mouse. I thought it was my mouse. Oh, okay, it's the stop going. Yeah, anyway, as I was saying though, I thought, right, that we was actually going to get a mobile version. And it's a shame we didn't, because I think nowadays most game companies are like trying to get mobile games out there now. Call of Duty done it, you know what I mean? Delta Force is trying to do it. So it's weird that EA missed that opportunity for it, although they were really close for it. But this is the thing, yeah, there is so many layoffs and everything. It's almost just like you sit there and being like, oh man, wouldn't it be nice if they'd make this and do this or do that? But then it's just like you sit there and you're just like, they ain't going to do it, man, because it'll cost way too much for them. But although I think the profit would be extremely rewarding, but in long term, it isn't. That makes sense? Yeah, you know, I mean, so many games are doing mobile now. What's really nice, because the thing is, all these mobile games coming out, none of them are paid. Everything's free. You know, the only thing sucks, I think, about mobile games is that most people, as long as if you're one of them people not catching up with like current generation phones, then you're never really going to keep up with the games. That's what I realized. It was almost like PC stuff, you know what I mean? It's just so you got to keep up to date with it all. Like, yeah, you could do a lot with most phones, but it's just like, get like a good experience, you need that better phone.
That this is still their eventual goal, and I'm sure Electronic Arts, the executives, were given this spiel. I'm sure Vince and Pella told them about this long-term plan, and they absolutely love it because they want that COD money. COD just brings in so much, and that's the dream at this point. But will that realistically happen? All that depends really on the quality of the content. And it goes on to mention, in the end, llJeezusll, this developer, recommended that Battlefield fans temper their expectations. He elaborated, saying, "To be clear, I have low faith in EA leadership treating the Battlefield franchise with much love or respect." And yeah, for good reason. I mean, look to what Andrew Wilson had to say in regards to Battlefield, the next one. He called it another tremendous live service. Nothing in regards to the content quality. He was talking about how to monetize this game, and he even brought up the idea of advertising. Advertising as an opportunity to be a meaningful driver of growth for us. That's what he was thinking about with the next Battlefield game. How they can make as much money as possible.
Yeah, what do you guys think about this, by the way? Because, like, I think sooner or later that's probably going to happen. That ads are going to go back, like ads are going to go into video games. I do believe that, because you got to think about it. Like, I don't know how it's going to work though. And you know, the most annoying thing is they're probably going to have like ads where like you could pay to get no ads, and that would be so crappy. But they will love that though, and that's the thing. It's just like no one wants it, so I think that's why they haven't dipped into it. But it ain't gonna be long, dude, until we're gonna start having ads in games. It sounds awful, it really does. But as long as it's not like, loading into game, dude. If I'm like loading into a game and I get an ad every time each game I load into, that would drive me insane. But I don't think it's gonna be like an ad, like a YouTube ad. It's almost gonna be like a little like pop up. You know what I mean? Just, you know, that makes sense.
Giving them an enjoyable experience. I think that really does say a lot about their mindset and how out of touch they are. But llJeezusll does go on to say that, "I don't have any bad feelings towards all the people at the EA studios who are making the game. Battlefield is a franchise I've loved since high school, and I get pissed at the EA leadership who I feel are not making good decisions for the franchise and the fans. While I have low expectations for the next game due to bad leadership, I truly hope that the next game will be a hit and revitalize things." And right now we have seen fans, you know, voicing, you know, we are so back based on the early footage and the leaks that have been happening on social media. But it's
see, this here is exactly it. This is exactly it. You know what I mean? It's just that, like, you know,
they're so back based on the early footage and the leaks that have been happening on social media. But it's very much you just gotta pause, even if they
exactly, Mallory. That's what I'm saying. I think that right there is just enough.
It all comes down to release day and the fact that if they're actually listening to feedback. Again, there's already some concerns mounting.
Day one's got to be
DICE handled
good
this in the past, and this is a different DICE. Will this team actually listen to fans? It's unclear, but yeah, we have seen people also saying, don't let the hype fool you, they can do it again. Pre-alpha Battlefield is back. It's a beta, I'm sure it's fine. Release, what the why? And yeah, I mean, they're doing a lot of things right so far. I mean, they brought the scoreboard back, but again, it's just all about launch day and about if they actually create an experience that isn't unfinished and broken.
Dude, only read it, man.
Somebody write this as a tweet, and it perfectly summarizes my feelings. Is it going to be as unplayable as the last Battlefield game, pay full price for something that is almost a full alpha build, which is something you could say really about 2042 and Battlefield 5. But yeah, very much so. This is something that people said after Battlefield 5 in regards to 2042, and I still think this is very much so accurate to the next Battlefield game, even with all the leaks and all of the footage that's online. And it's pretty much just don't forget what has happened with this franchise the last number of years, and the fact that what we have seen out of EA DICE is a lot of reasons to not trust them at all. I obviously have more faith in Vince Pella. He has done some miracles with Respawn Entertainment. Even in his Call of Duty days, he did some amazing things for that franchise, so I do have a little bit more faith in him. But again, this is an unproven studio and an unproven team, and so far things look good, but this EA DICE developer definitely outlines a lot of chaos the last number of years, and also a team that is very much so unproven. Anyway, what are your feelings on Battlefield? What do you make of the leaks that have been going viral on social media? Let me know your thoughts.
Yeah, we still here? We still here? Hold on, chat. Hold on. Hold on, chat. Don't be losing me. I'm here. Okay, alright. Hold on. We're on a ride. The storm's here. Storm is definitely here. Okay, easy does it, Tiger. Alright. Alright, we're still on PlayStation. We're still in. Stream's still alive. I ain't freaking leaving. I ain't freaking leaving. Yeah, we're fine. We'll be fine. Just some bad weather. It's more saying that, like, you know, get in the house. No, that's pretty much what it's saying. It's just saying that the wind's pretty bad. Get in the house. You know.
Let's go.
That's pretty much what it's saying. So I'm gonna look at Portal, so we were rocking over here first before I jump in some games. Got Milsim game. Dude, why is it always the same map? Friendly fire on, 40% health, fast TDK, 7 times ticket. What's so special about this server? I see it all the time, but you know, I'm gonna join it, man. Because it's like one of them servers that's actually available in my region. That's it, guys. We're becoming the Milsim player. Lock in, guys. I wonder how quick I can get kicked. I guarantee you, if I do like one friendly kill, I'm gone. I guarantee you. Right, if it's one shot and stuff, they remove snipers. How is this a Milsim server then if there's no snipers available? Right? What the frick?
We have to secure those sectors to move ahead of the enemy.
Yeah, let's go see what. Right. Oh, okay, that makes so much sense. So we don't have snipers, but they have snipers. Right. Wow, this is realistic, man. Oh, okay, hang on, oh, hold up. Okay, let me like. Okay, I see the solution now. I'm getting it. All right, hang on. I want to take back my my rant real quick there. Okay, so this is like there's only so many people for so many classes. That's the teammate.
Hostile taking your AO.
Come on, bud. Upstairs. Where's the kid? Come on, pick me up. Come on, it's supposed to be a Milsim game. Come on, you gotta be a realistic player. Okay, well, we're getting lit up by a tank then. Do I heal? Do I at least heal? Am I healing? I'm not even healing, so how do I get heals then? Hey, I'm not complaining about the one-shot sniper though, that's for sure. But, dude, I'd love to get some heals.
Someone get me a medic.
Medic, please? Just get me out of the black and white, honestly. Like, I'm cool being weak. Just get me out of the medic.
We got a friendly
Or like the black and white screen. That's what I want. I want to get out of the screen. Medic! I need a medic! Well, it doesn't matter anyway. You're gonna get one-shotted. I just wish I could see some color. Now I'm truly colorblind. Execute.
One of our objectives is under attack.
If only we had thermal. Oh, tank. Oh, he's looking, he's looking, he's looking. Yeah, let's see. I still don't have any heals.
Target eliminated. Reloading.
Definitely no aim assist in this game. Who's he shooting at? So how do you really push it then? I don't think I can shoot him for that window though. Oh, it's a chopper. Right above though. Oh my goodness. Why is he so high? Dude, he's higher than me.
Hostile helicopter in your area. Enemy soldier spotted.
How sick that would be if I hit this pilot. Look at them, dude. They're all just like popping out. Yeah, it's hardcore. Yeah, I saw this this one Milson server, so I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna join it. But I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about these ones. I thought we'd just jump in it.
They're operating in your area.
We got high zoom. Hey, I got heals. Yes.
Hostile helicopter identified.
How much do I need to lead it? Dude, it's really hard. Like, I don't know if I need. Oh, shoot me, shoot me.
Enemy helicopter in the AO. Over. Hostile helicopter operating in your area.
Damn. Dude, I can't see where the bullets go in. I don't think I want to shoot too much, do I? Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Oh,
Enemy
oh.
soldier, right there.
Where's the other kid? Oh! Damn it. You want me to get a sick ass quick scope? I'll get a distance one, you want me to. I couldn't do it. He does the same thing as me, so every time I was shooting, he would peek the opposite. I don't know, man. I don't know. Should we do it without music? I'm gonna try like a whole thing without music. Ooh. Well, do I have a really high zoom level? 412. Dude, how sick would this be? Hold up. We're gonna really do this now. So what game is this? This is Battlefield 2042. Okay, it's got distance, Oh man, they're in our spawn.
Tango down. Yeah, you're getting done.
Yeah, it's Bad Company 2 map. I don't know what side they're on. They should have been around here. I don't see anything. Gotta go above us.
Mags here.
Sector Bravo. We're hitting an
Yeah, I'll hit to the 8 times.
Enemy soldier located in your AO. Over.
I'm taking the day off tomorrow, Dan, so I won't be back until Tuesday. But I'll be playing a bunch of the new update on Tuesday anyway. But yeah, I got a video I gotta work on. And I gotta get that done. And I'm gonna just try to chill really and just make the most of the Monday.
Eyes on enemy soldier. Right there.
You see that he knows where I am.
Changing magazines.
Sector Alpha has been secured.
Oh yeah, you got me. Yeah, it's just so many snipers. I don't know how this will work if you play aggressive. Like you play as a medic, you know what I mean? Let's do it. Let's see. Let's see how it turns out playing as a medic then.
Drop that dude. Reloading.
Oh, ho, ho. See, okay, so they see you on the minimap, dude. I gotta figure out a right class. I gotta get a good class. It needs to be a good class. So the thing is, do I? Yeah. I gotta do this. Okay. Yeah. I got this. I got this, guys. I got this. I know what I need to do. All right. I'm a man with a plan. I've done this before. Never done this before, but here we go. Okay, so we're gonna wrap. We're gonna not do it anyway. So we're gonna put suppressor on. Keep the grip. Do we keep the grip? I don't think the grip makes a difference, does it? Like, let's be real. Like, I need like a nade launcher. Okay, so what we got? Do some underground shotties. I don't think we're gonna do that and that brave. We're just gonna go like this. Okay. It's my class. Dude, I was supposed to work on AN. I don't know what happened here. I was supposed to work on the AN94. I shouldn't be doing this. We're just gonna do... I don't know if I'm gonna play the whole thing, but we'll just do a little bit of it and we have probably had to move. This wasn't the goal. If I actually play more of this, we'll do it another time or something. Or maybe I'll do a stream, just saying like Neon plays Milsim or something, you know? I don't know, we'll figure it out.
Got your med kit here.
Jesus Christ! You do definitely got to be more cautious. That's pretty obvious.
Grenade out.
Well, that hill's gonna be a problem, isn't it?
Reloading.
No. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know if I want to just sit there and snipe. Oh, that's all good, Dan. You get some sleep, man. I know it's pretty late there as it is. Yeah, you with the hospital, you know what I mean? You sit there and you lay around for so long that you just kind of you just get into the normal schedule as the hospital, you know? And their schedule is usually like, you know, it's all over the place, of course, but they have like that quiet time for the night. So I feel you on that, man. You get some sleep, dude. You're gonna be out tomorrow, and I will see you on Tuesday, okay? Yeah, take it easy, bud.
Drop that dude. Changing magazine. Right here. Enemy switch located.
Oh, tank coming. Thing is, you only get a couple of kills, don't you? I don't think you really get that many. I definitely enjoyed sniping more. I gotta be honest with you. Sniping was definitely better. Yeah, look how many people choose sniping. So, like, this is the thing. When you look at the bottom and it has, like, the numbers and it has the class, that's how many people are using it. So, there's 10 people. So, only a maximum of 10 people can use the assault class. But 16 people are using engineer, 7 people are using support, but 30 people are using recon. What I think is crazy that 10 is the maximum. 10 is the maximum of assault class. I don't know, man. That game honestly felt like a mix of both, though. It felt more hardcore than Milsim. That makes sense. Like that's personally how I felt. It felt more hardcore than Milsim. Yeah, compared to these other games that are out there, yeah, nowhere near. Probably haven't seen DJ today. Alright, chat. This is it. We have to finish this gun off. Could have got him, you know. We have 1,125. So yeah, literally less than 100 kills. So yeah, we really got to start farming with it now to finish this off.
Starting assault on Echo 1. We have taken Echo sector.
Oh, apologize about sniffles. Honestly, I'm so much better now. Like at this point, I already feel like the cold isn't there. I'm just still getting a little bit of like the runny nose, time to time. But except that, I'm pretty good, man. Feel like I'm pretty back to normal now. Was good. Yeah, I stayed up pretty late last night. I didn't go to bed until like 6 in the morning. But I woke up like 12, so 6 hours sleep if I stay up until a little bit later tonight. And then I'll pass out like nice, decent time. Yeah. I know, honestly, I've been really like... It's been weird actually, like... At the start of the year, I had a lot of like sleep issues. But then, like, the last, like, couple months, I feel like my sleep schedule has been, like, the best it's ever been. Like, you know? It's weird. So, switch to sniper? Oh, dude, I gotta finish this gun off, man. We're done so much sniping. Yeah, I gotta finish this gun off. This is the last gun, man. Last one. I finished all the weapons in this game like a couple of years ago. But this is the recent one they just added. This has been out for like about 2 weeks now, but I took my sweet time with it. But I want to finish it today. Yeah, usually when it comes to sniping though, I really kind of use like the NTW. I love going at one shots. You should have seen it like a couple of days ago, man. We was going hard with the NTW. Done some really nice clips too. Yeah, we was playing like, it was Friday. Yeah, it was Friday. So yeah, only a couple of days ago. And we was doing this Friday night Battlefield. And it was like, what was it? Season Conquest. But it had like amped up version. So it was like, bullet velocity was like more straighter. So it makes the NTW just like easy to use. And considering it has that one shot, 100 meters or less, I knew it was going to be a great gun to use. And dude, oh, it was so much fun, man. So much fun. Because like when you got a weapon like that, we can one shot from that range. And it also has like, because the reality is the sniper has a really, really big bullet drop. So when you play the modes what doesn't have big bullet drop, it makes it good because it's basically a sniper. Like it already is, but having that low bullet drop makes it really difficult to use as a sniper. It's very difficult to go to ranges. So you know, like when you have a sniper, usually you just aim on the head or slightly a little bit higher. But the NTW, you got to aim so high up in the air. So it just made it like a really overpowered sniper. And every time these like amped up versions come along, most people don't realize that because they do it, it makes like some guns like pretty OP. Like, because what's crazy as well is that like even when they had that mode out, I was using this gun here and it has like a faster rate of fire. So I was just shooting quicker. Yeah, we couldn't do anything there. Whoa! Oh, how much you bet he's trying to get me? So far, we're doing okay. But we're still down by like, oh, still down by 100 tickets. Yeah, but I'm gonna get you. There you go. Stay in the fight. Chuck this smoke. There we go, he's down. He's taking cover. Oh, we just sniped him, I think. Coming up on the side. There we go. So they're all on like a bunch of angles. Teammate vehicle. Come on. I hit him once. Come on. Someone else got him. Oh, dude, I'm hitting him too. No! I was hitting him, man. Faster than any other burst weapon. It honestly should be faster. And actually, that isn't true. If you use the M16, isn't in this one though. If you use it in the Portal side for Bad Company 2, that burst one shoots faster, but that's also a 3-round burst. This is a 2-round burst. I believe the burst is bugged though, because it doesn't perform anything like the older Battlefields. Not with its burst rate, it's actually off. So I'm kind of hoping they fix it. If they fix it, it should make the gun faster. So if it's faster, it'll probably make it a bit more OP. But yeah, it like you can hear it when it shoots. I'm not gonna make the noise, but it will shoot fast and it'll like kind of like slow down or lose its sync, or it will like speed up too fast. It's like it's that sync burst. You have to listen to it. What's up, Ryan? So a DualSense Edge, why does the Edge not work, but then regular PlayStation does? How does that work? Uh-oh.
Enemy tank spotted!
Good day.
Setting explosive!
Easy, easy, easy. Yeah, it's so weird why like the Edge controllers don't work, but then regular PlayStation do. Yeah, I don't like this. Tina, how you doing, madam? Hope you're doing well. Give me a second, I'll start reading the chat in a bit. Just got to clear out this area real quick, so please hold. Alright. So I hope you're doing well, Tina. Yeah, we've been trying to get this dub, but I joined it like halfway through or something like that. I wasn't in it from the start. But it's definitely a bit of a tug-of-war game. Joined it a little bit late. But, I don't know, there's still a chance we can get a comeback. Not bad stats, Tina. Not bad stats. I keep hearing everyone talk about that arena game. Or whatever it's called. Armory, or something like that. I hear a lot of people talk about that. It's like the new talk trend game. I don't know if it's free or not, but I heard it's on console. I thought about it, but honestly, I'm just not like a Milson player, you know. Like I'm not really like a slow-paced type of guy. Maybe if I had people to play with, it might be different. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I think my issue would be is that I'll sit there and talk too much, you know.
Located enemy infantry.
You know, I think people would just be like, dude, stop talking, play the game. You know what I mean? There we go, we're making down some numbers now, that's for sure. Well, we lost E flag, kinda sucks. You know what though, if I get myself a little bit greedy and just go to A1, I can see if I can try to cap that. Yeah, or whatever the game's called, something like that, Tina. Yeah, I keep hearing a lot of people talk about it. Oh, how'd that not hit? Okay, bail, 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 bail. On. They're all over. They're all over, dude. They're all over. Dope game. It's definitely got better over its times.
Enemies in control. Find a weakness. Take the objectives.
Yeah, I heard a lot about Squad too. You know, I've seen a bit of Squad, though. That seems pretty cool. I should watch more people, honestly. I've been really busy last couple of weeks, so I haven't really, like, had that much time to, watch other things. There's been so much, like, Battlefield leaks coming out. It's just, like, it's been a lot.
We have captured all of Delta
He's right in there. Two of them. I got them both. Oh, dude, this is going to be such a close game. Oh, just a close game.
One of our objectives is being invaded.
Yeah, I've heard a lot about that armored game, so gotta give it a go at some point. Nothing's hitting. I don't know what's going on now. Dude, it can't be any more obvious than that with hit reg, isn't it? You know, I'm like right next to him, shooting at him. I'm like, maybe a bullet will hit.
They've occupied Charlie sector.
Like, I'm shooting in burst. Like, I don't understand like how far these bullets would go. Yeah, we lost this one, unfortunately. It was a close game. It's definitely a close game, but I joined it when we was down like 400 tickets. So I was only got in there like just under half of the game. Although, pushed them down to like 150 tickets, you know, some sort of close, I guess. Have any of you guys ever had like one of them really close conquest games though? Where it's like less than 10 tickets. Surely you guys had that, right? I've had it a couple of times myself.
American forces have
The lowest I've had in a conquest game is 0 to 2. That's been the closest. Remember, guys, if you haven't left a like, please do. Would appreciate it. I think it'd be like Russian Breakthrough like 2042. Okay, okay. I think we maxed out the battle pass now. I think we maxed out.
Count me in. Let's go.
Squad is hard. I don't know. I never played it, so that's what I'm asking people. So Battlefield's more casual. Yeah, I'm super casual guy. super cash go. That's what we're saying. I was like, I don't know if I could play them games because I talk too much. You know?
Taking fire from the front!
Oh, I hate this guy's flying. Is terrible. He has no clue how to fly. Yeah, that guy had no clue how to fly this.
This is why you're here, nomads. Capture the objectives. Center Foxtrot has been secured.
Give it a couple seconds because we got to hit like a big flank on it.
Our troops have secured more sectors than the hostiles.
I'm just going to go really high in the air. No, we're just going to slowly just push ourselves forward.
They've occupied Sector Delta.
Okay, we are high enough that this Wildcat is like some sort of struggling. But we need to be higher.
Assault on Charlie 1 begun by our forces.
Okay, I got a repairer now. Alright, let's go. Hit these peeps up. Oh, hang on. I missed it. Hang on. Hold up. Wait a minute. Anyone else want to get in? Whoa! Dude, how did I lose my chopper? Are you kidding me? You saw what happened. I went upside down. What happened?
90 meters away.
Oh, sniper. Sit down, buddy. It's my flag. I claim it.
Enemy sighted! Down!
Can't get him. Oh, and then they get sniped.
We control more sectors than they do. Make sure you defend our positions.
So many people over the B area. Might as well just farm it over here. Bunch right in front of me too. Or tank. Oh, sorry, he's being destroyed. We're fine. Honestly, Tina, I haven't played any type of Milsim games. Not a single one. I don't think it's been like, have you ever heard of Desert Storm? That's probably the closest I got. Hey, what's up, John? Hey there, bud. How you doing, well, man? How's that Sunday of yours? Is it going well? And it's a little bit later in the day now, so you're probably chilling, cracking a brewski, huh?
Sector Bravo has fallen to hostiles. Situation. We are moving to attack
I'm out!
Bravo.
Reloading!
Hostile armor, man!
We need to make a move.
Target eliminated!
Oh, you want about PC, ain't ya? You talking about PC? Yeah. I was going to say, because I was like, on console. Yeah. So it is, but this is the thing. This is the reason what I don't like about it. Is that there is controller support, but I believe it's through Steam support. So it's almost like a similar thing how Delta Force is going through, where it kind of doesn't support it, but it kind of does. You know, like you can use a controller, but there's no settings from changing, like running. So it means that if you want to sprint, you have to hold down your thumbstick. You have to. And I don't know about you, but holding down your thumbstick the entire time for sprinting sucks. Like, it already sucks just tapping it sometimes, you know what I mean? Like, especially tack sprint, I changed it so I wouldn't have to tack sprint twice. Of course, Battlefield 3 doesn't have tack sprint, but holding down your thumbstick for running itself is going to suck balls. So yeah, you can use a controller, it's just not going to give you the correct comfortability. Yeah, the closest, the oldest Battlefield you can get with like full controller support is Battlefield 4. Anything after that, I was just sniping you. Oh, sweet, nice man. I'm glad we met. What game was that? Was it the last one, or was that last one? Because the last one I was in, I got sniped a lot. Yeah, I was in some sort of portal server. No, good shot, man. I tried not to stand still either, so good shot. Oh, whoa. Yeah, as I said, yeah, you have to do it for Steam. Steam support is the controller, so you gotta boot up through picture mode or whatever it's called, but it should just work anyway. But yeah, I've done Battlefield 3 on controller. It's just, it's not fully supportive, so like, yeah, of course it's gonna pop with keyboards and everything. Yeah, it might be just that there's weird button layouts and stuff then. Dude, honestly, it sucks. I don't really know how to kind of fix that for you. But you probably have the Steam controller layout wrong. Have a look if it's on PlayStation or Xbox. Or it might not be customized right. But you might have to change the keybind. That's what I'm saying. There's not proper controller support for it. So honestly, I wouldn't even bother, man. I wouldn't bother. You have to play keyboard and mouse. Yeah, you have to do keyboard and mouse if you're going to play that game. Yeah, as I was saying, the oldest game that has controller support is Battlefield 4. So if you want to do Battlefield 4, you can do Battlefield 4. But I would suggest though, if you are like, it's saying it's popping up with keyboard when you're like sprinting, you might have to look on your like controller settings, like your default controller settings through Steam. That's if you're doing it for Steam. If you're not doing it for Steam, that might be the reason why it's not working. But honestly, if you're using an Xbox controller, it should work no problem. So it sounds like you're using a PlayStation controller. If you are, welcome. Welcome. Seems like anything PlayStation related doesn't work. One of the troopers is coming in today and just saying about the PlayStation Edge controller doesn't work on that PC. Using an Xbox controller, that kind of sucks. That sucks, because you shouldn't be having issues at all. Yeah, get yourself on Battlefield 4, man. See what happens over there. Yeah, and if you don't do Battlefield 4 and you're going to do like Battlefield 1 or 5, just get yourself a console at that point.
The enemy has secured Sector Echo.
Yeah, I'm a console guys. I stay on here.
That's one down.
Games nowadays, they're so much better on console. It's not what it was like back in the day, you know. Like, yeah, most games do live on longer through the PC times, but I'm sorry, but I'm not going to go back and play a game that came out in 2013. You know? Like, I went there and I played it. I've already experienced the older Battlefields, so I can't see myself going back. So being on console is fine with me. But I totally get it, though. I totally get it. But I recently just learned this with Delta Force, that sooner or later, you have to learn keyboard and mouse. Sooner or later, you have to. And I recently learned that with that game, because that doesn't even have controller support. It's the one thing about being on PC. You just gotta kind of realize that you probably have to use keyboard and mouse sooner or later. Yeah, dude, I have no clue, man. I have absolutely no clue. I wish I could help you. I've tried to point out a couple of things, but best thing to do is really look on YouTube. Okay, search up what you're struggling with. Okay, you know how to use an Xbox correctly on Battlefield 3, because you might some people offer like codes, and them codes are like controller layouts for them specific games. So all the hassle and everything you might be having, like getting a keyboard randomly picked up or something, you might be available to fix that. Someone probably already has the fix for you. Honestly, dude, you're just probably asking the wrong guy. You know, YouTube's a great place. I found a lot of tips and tricks, you know me, a lot of things I didn't know before. I wish I could help you, honestly I do. I really wish. But I have no clue. And I also don't want you to, like, do too many things where I might make it worse, you know? That is all good, Tina. I know it's getting a little bit more later there now, because the clocks changed, didn't they? So we are definitely 5 hours ahead. Oh, the hell? Anyone else? It says there's 3 people here. Just where? Oh wow, this vehicle's actually doing something. Oh, here we go. Yeah, welcome everyone. I hope you're all doing well. Appreciate you all hanging out with me today. Yeah, we went over some Battlefield stuff today. Oh, tank. Yeah, I give myself carried away. I'm like a child, man. Like, oh, toy, you know. Yeah, we went over this like Battlefield video today. It was like kind of just get like deep diving into like the devs of like Battlefield and a little bit of the history. Well, I'm trying to finish off the AN-94. I'm actually pretty close, but as long as I keep getting into tanks and everything, it's gonna take me forever. I literally have like less than 100 kills, so it really shouldn't be that long. But that is the objective today. I did want to finish this weapon. It is the last weapon. I finished all the weapons many years ago. But now when they add like 1 by 1 and everything, you know, they're my only last couple weapons I have. So of course the recent weapon, what we just got like, what, like a week or 2 ago, is the last one I need to finish off. I could have finished off sooner, I definitely could, especially with that AI mode, but I didn't want to rush it, man. I really don't want to rush it.
Marking supplies.
Oh, chopper's down. Nice. Dude, imagine I hit that. Right, I do have a problem. I have a tank. Here he is. Oh, crap, and I missed. That's not good. It's over. Yep. God. Alright, it's fine, it's fine. I don't care about that. I just want to finish this gun, man. Look, this is how many I need. Look, 1,163. So close. Just got to farm a little bit more longer. I ain't farming nothing, dude. I ain't farming nothing.
Just conquered Sector Bravo. We have majority control of the sector.
60 meters from me.
Enemy located! Northeast!
Oh, behind. I don't know how the earth he got behind us. Dude, it's crazy. I can't even hear his footsteps. Bail. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. I'm dead. Dude, there's so many of them. Oh, my goodness. Oh, man, I didn't even know. Oh, I didn't even know we get over there. There's so many of them. Dude, I feel you on that, man. I feel you on that. Yeah, I am on that path to 30, man. I'm with 29 this year. So, yeah, every time I use keyboard and mouse, dude, I'm complaining about my hands. I'm like, my thumb hurts, my pinky hurts.
Sector Delta has been taken by the enemy.
Ooh. Glad agree with your most recent video with the Delta Force. Yeah, man. Yeah. I don't know. Some people, it was a little bit of a hit and miss. Some people didn't agree with it, but it was fine. You know, it was the point. You know, to get to both sides, and I think kind of like making them videos because when you got a video where it has both sides, it does significantly better for me. But yeah, I knew it was going to be a little bit of a backwards and forwards, but I wanted to cover the pinpoints of what most people would say. So, you know what I mean, I was going and saying to people, going like, hey, you know, this game's free to play, and then I was just kind of like, you know, like saying to other games as well, like trying to compare it, because I knew that people would go to me and go, oh, but this game's free to play. So I kind of wanted to counter that before people would say it, and funny enough, only one person, well, since I read the comments, only one person said, well, the game's free to play. So I think me mentioning that definitely made more people think twice. But yeah, I don't know. It was probably the harshest video I made about a game, like ever. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I get Battlefield a little bit of slack. You know, well, it's not like a little bit of slack. I give it slack, but not to that extent. I was annoyed, man. I was annoyed. I think my my frustration was pretty valid. I was just like everyone else, man. You know, everyone else, you know, I got some comments and stuff where people were just like, oh, quit your whining and everything. And I'm like, dude, read the comments. You know, look what Delta Force is posting every single day. And look, read the comments. Just read what people are saying. Like, the difference is I'm making a video about it. You know what I mean? I'm like, I am not the only person. There is so many people. I'm just pointing out the obvious. But yeah, we gotta see, man. We got the new season coming out at some point. The playtest ends like 3rd of April, something like that.
I'll lead the way.
operation. Their forces aren't looking to launch rockets this time. They want the no-path rebels encamped here. If you come across Oz, take him dead or alive. But if you see his machine, leave it intact. We need that tech. The world needs it. And we won't let America's secrets threaten us anymore.
You know what I said? You know what I said about, like, the Haas video and all that? I think I said it a couple of days ago. I was literally like, I felt like I was Enders, the British edition. That's what I said. But I feel it though, you know what I mean? That's why I like, never disagree with Enders. Because I feel it, man. I understand the frustration. The same as everyone else. I think, you know, sometimes we speak the anger and the frustration what everyone else feels. You know? I no doubt, you know, our voices have more of an impact. So I might as well make it heard, right? Even if people can't understand.
Fire from the front!
What's happening? Come on, bud. Surprise! Shoot, 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 shoot! What? I'm not hit. There we go. Never played Delta Force? Delta Force is basically Battlefield. Brilliant! Win the raid! Let's go, man! That's what I love to see! Let's go! What's up, man? Let's freaking go! That's what I love to see! Come on! How was all the coding? Was it fun? Dude, I'm trying to hype myself up right now. We got some epic music going. It's the perfect time, man, because we got a bunch of people on us right now. And they want us. They want us so bad. Oh, armor protection. Dodge it. One guy left us. We'll see. Blue, what's up, man? How you doing? Hope all is well with you, man. Right, we turn out the music now. Honestly, man, it was kind of nice going back to watching some of the old beatdown stuff, you know. I haven't seen it all in a while. Kind of just nice to show that I was freaking awesome. Battlefield Killer? No one said Battlefield Killer in the chat. I don't know where that's coming from. Hello? Whoops, sorry buddy, I didn't see you there. My bad. Got your ass. Get the mana biscuit. Hey, thank you for the sub. Welcome to the channel. Appreciate the love. Oh, yo. Son of a bitch. Turn this down. Don't want it too loud, do we? Thank you, Veps. I appreciate the sub, man. Cage maps are 6-star for real. That's what I love to see. That's what I love to see. Yeah, dude, I'm very excited to see it come back, you know, like, literally. Like, that was like my week, that was my Wednesday thing. Like, I made so much time for the Wednesday. It was crazy. So I'm definitely excited to see it back, that's for sure. That was like my TV show, man. Every Wednesday. Like, honestly, even if I wasn't fighting, I was still interested in watching it. Especially when they had, whoever that champ was. Courage, or whatever he was. I don't know. I don't know what his name was. Who's the beatdown champ now anyway? I don't even know who is it now. As long as this is someone better than the last guy, because whoever that was, he was ass, man. Honestly, the last guy, he was like the Roman Reigns who couldn't do a promo. You know what I mean? It was such a stinker. So hopefully... Suzuki? Yeah, okay, so yeah, hopefully we get something then. Yeah, it literally was the last champ. He was basically a Roman Reigns who couldn't do a promo. I wasn't wrong. He held that belt for so long. Dude, it would have been, honestly, such a great storyline or great run. I was like, why do we have this stinking ass champ? like, pick up the mic. There's no promo Roman. Well, the thing is, right, you know, there was no second-hand man to talk for that guy, you know? There's no Paul Heyman in the beatdown, is there? So write that down. Oh, dude. It's already in my head, man. Already in my head. I've been studying. Dude, I'm such a hardcore wrestling fan. Damn, you should have seen the promo I'd done on my wife. It's just like, yeah, you know why I should get laid today? Because I deserve it. Hey, what's up, Flash? Honestly, the promos from John Cena is average, in my point. It's because he's doing nothing physical, so it just makes it feel not too powerful. But like the way how he's like doing his promos, you can tell he's been holding that in for a while. Like, dude, I was honestly waiting for him to say F the kids. I was like, come on, dude, come on. He makes like one Spanish kid like really upset. It's like John Cena like roasts him and he just sits there like... You see he changed his merch as well now. He doesn't have the cross on the C. Yeah, he doesn't have the cross out on the C anymore, so it's you see me. Little Easter egg. Well, it's nice to see Punk is finally getting his main event. Considering that CM Punk is basically a GOAT, but what an idiot missing 10 years. That's for sure. Pretty much shows that Roman Reigns is definitely a badass when it comes to main events, because this is like his 6th main event in a row. He's also had like 12 of them or something. You know, you talk about a legacy and stuff, you know what I mean? Roman Reigns is definitely up there. Seth Rollins, he's already done his bits, and I think, in fact, he's turned out such a great wrestler. Yeah, I think it's really nice that he deserves it. It's just ironic that we have a main event, Jey Uso, who isn't in the main event. Yeah, and he won the he won the Rumble, you know? The Rumble was supposed to be the main event. Is it meta? What, the weapon? It's a hit and miss, hit and miss. Hit and miss. Yeah, I think the whole Jey Uso storylines kind of fell off a little bit for me. Unless he starts like fighting different, because he just does the same thing. You know, like sidekick, 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 sidekick. I'm like, Jesus Christ. I'm like, every time I've probably seen him do a sidekick and all that, I bet Shawn Michaels sits there going like, I hate this kid. There's no one who'd done a sidekick better than Shawn Michaels. But he overuses so much the same crap. Let me tell you something, Gee. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna get this title. I'm gonna get this title. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna bring it home. Use, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna bring it to the Ula follow. Yeah. Honestly, my favorite person is my favorite person right now who I love watching wrestling. The fact it's a heel is kind of crazy, because I haven't really been gassed about many heels. Like, my favorite babyface was probably like The Rock. The Rock was a good babyface for me, but I love him as a heel too. Like, God, he's good at it. But my favorite heel right now, and probably my best wrestler, just out of promos and fighting, it has to be Drew McIntyre. Honestly, that guy deserves so much, man. I think Drew is incredible. Incredible guy. And he does good promos. The fact is that he can actually give CM Punk a promo run for its money is incredible. He has this filter as well from him where like he pushes the boundaries to an extent. But yeah, he's probably my favorite right now is Drew. Yeah, he deserved more. The fact is, he's just getting a storyline against Damian Priest. Although, I think Damian Priest has definitely stepped up, but I also know that they pushed him pretty hard. I did like it how it was him and Rhea Ripley. I thought they were a pretty good power couple. That makes sense. I thought they was pretty good. Because, like, you had, like, Rhea Ripley and Dirty Dom, and it was almost just like, you know, can work out. What do you think about the Triple H era? Do you think it's better? There's definitely been a couple of shockers. I don't know. I know Cody Rhodes is going to lose his title. It's obvious. I actually want to see John win his 17th title. We need to get the woo out of here. That's for sure. Limousine. I don't even know the whole promo of that. But I want to see Cody Rhodes as a heel, because he's done pretty good as a heel. I've seen him in AEW when he done it. Yeah, when Rhodes turned heel, he bashed the stone table of Triple H. It's funny. Yeah, it seems like it isn't perfect, but it's definitely in a better condition than what it was before. Seems like a lot more's changed. The wrestlers actually have like... It just seems better. And I don't care what anyone says, right? Logan Paul is a wrestler. He's a wrestler, man. After like the first like couple of fights, I was like, I don't know. I don't know if he is a good one. But then I watched more of him and I was like, holy crap, this guy can freaking wrestle. Like, yeah, there's nothing I can deny about that guy. Like, the fact is, like, he's original too. Like, I haven't watched him when, okay, he's pretty boring. Like, even his new finisher, what he has, the Polarizer, what it's called, like, it's actually a really good finisher. Like, this is someone who wasn't even trained properly, to an extent, and obviously got pushed pretty hard into all of it. But yeah, the guy can freaking fight. He does really good. And I honestly, I hope to see more of him. I don't want to see like a part-time Logan Paul. I actually want to see like more of a full-time Logan Paul. Because I actually think he actually adds a pretty good value to... For being a heel. Like, yeah, I think it's pretty good. You know, I never force it down people's throats or anything, you know, but I am a man of God. And I do always believe of, like, second chances, you know, and everything. Although, you know, I think he's kind of screwed up more than once. That's for sure. But I don't know, I watch these vlogs and they're pretty, like, interesting and everything. It's not like I'm a huge fan of, like, him himself, because I obviously stopped watching him a while back, especially around, like, the 2018 time. That was a point where everyone hated him. Even I never watched him. But he doesn't seem like as bad of a person now. The reality is you can't deny his craft, and his craft is eye-attracting, you know. If it wasn't for people like KSI, like Brandon with him, with like Prime or the wrestling, I don't think he would have been the same. I think that's what he's trying to do at this point. I do personally believe he's trying to earn it back. Because even he's making me like him. So. But I always do believe in second chances. That's for sure. That's definitely for sure. But I'm also a person who believes in the saying, you know, fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, you know, shame on me. And I never make the same mistake twice, that's for sure. People learn that real quick. I don't have a filter, so I make enemies pretty easy because I gob off quite easy at people. It's too much of British in me. Alright, it's time to do this doobie-doo. Troopers, I think we are at least like 40, maybe 30 kills away from getting this bad boy completed. We are close. We are definitely close. Yeah, if you troopers haven't left a like, please do. I appreciate you all hanging out. We got quite a lot of people in the stream right now. This is nice. This is nice. We're streaming all over the streams right now. We're on Twitch, we're on YouTube. We're streaming twice on YouTube. We got like nearly 40 people. I like this. I like this, man. That's what I want to see. Oh, bloody hell, who did that? You had to go in your porch, poor bugger. I was talking to my neighbor about this because we had a session a couple of days ago, It's ironic that I do sessions with my neighbor. It's kind of cool. But yeah, he has to like go outside. I'm like, damn, that sucks, dude. Yeah, there's no limits in my office. Just don't burn my carpet. I'll be pissed. Yeah, you take that dab shit somewhere else, man. I don't want to hear. Hey Delta, what's up, man? How you doing? It's good to see you, bro. Hey, that's all good, Blue. I'll sing to you, man. Ooh, Blue is making that mac and cheese. Oh, Blue. Now we can't be making mac and cheese, surely. We're eating good tonight, right, Blue? We're eating good tonight. What are we having, man? What's on the menu? And don't say you.
A prime opportunity has appeared to
It's
discover
Sunday.
American munitions, and it's hiding in Scandinavia.
Not today.
The company Nordvik has been providing weapons and vehicles to U.S. operatives around the world. That stops today. We want a full-scale assault on the factory.
I'm excited. Tomorrow's my day off. Well, technically, I got one video to make, and that's it.
Communications will be reestablished en route.
That's the only thing I got to do tomorrow. Just one video. I'm not streaming. So, after I might work on a little bit of the video tonight, so then I don't need to, like, go on my computer at all. It's weird, actually, because the days when I take off, I only take one day off the week off. But, yeah, I usually, like, try to have it completely clean, so then I don't even turn on my computer. But I know I have to do a little bit tomorrow. I know I do, because I got a new update and everything on Tuesday, so I got to do a bit. But I'm going to try to do the most I can today, at least. They'll force arrested players for cheating. Well, yeah, it is illegal in China. I know, it's actually a crime over there. Like, it's a crime. Who would have thought, right? Dude, oh man, please arrest the cheaters, please. You know, dude, if there's a reward for cheaters, right? Like you snitch on them, get some money out of it, and all that. I don't know, man. I don't know. It depends what they're offering. I'm like, he does it. No, I always stay with banned cheaters. But then how would you do it if you falsely got banned? You know? Like, if you're going to do it where it's an actual crime and stuff, they're only targeting the people who, like, probably make the cheats. You know? I don't think it'd be the people who buy the cheats as the ones who get, like, punished in that degree. That would just be the game. Here I am on controller.
Enemy tank on the ground. You're 60 meters away.
Crap.
Enemy fire! Get ahead! Enemy
Yes! Screw you, repairer! Screw you! I know how to set up a tank properly. You don't. Okay, I'm scared. Please leave, please leave. No! Okay, we're fine. It's a chicken roast? Yes, now that's what I want to hear, man. That's what I want to hear. I'm doing something chicken tonight. I'm supposed to do like some sort of like chicken salad thing. I don't know if it's me or the wife, but I'm assuming probably when they finish this, I'll be the one who's cooking it. Dude, I do all the cooking in the house. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie with you. I never thought I would be the cook. That makes sense. All of a sudden I am. And she hasn't died. Who would have thought? Honestly, it's a good skill though, because I was not a cook. I was not a cook at all. I couldn't cook at all. And the wife's taught me a lot, as it is, about like cooking and everything. And now she just sends me off in the wild, do it all on my own. There'll be times I'll have guidance or something. I'm like, which tin am I looking for? Yeah, I do all the cooking for my wife. I do all her lunches too for work and everything. I feel like I'm a little simp, really. Spoiled the wife, honestly. But honestly, it keeps her quiet. You know? She can't complain when I've already done it. Can't complain about the dishes, it's already done. Can't complain about the laundry, it's already done. Yeah, I'm definitely like the house cleaning slob. 100%. Yeah, especially like owning my own home. Yeah. You get to that point where you're like, someone's got to do it.
The enemy is contesting Echo 2.
Oh, you bastard. Is keyboard and mouse better than controller? So for 2042, it really depends who you're asking, I guess, you know? Like, I'm not too shabby on keyboard and mouse, but I don't know, I feel more comfortable on controller, but controller is my comfortability. So it really depends, honestly, who you're asking. I think the big difference isn't the keyboard and mouse, is the question. I think it's more the performance. I've always felt like, especially now doing Delta Force and everything, you really understand the difference. Like, since playing, like, Delta Force and all that, I'm like, man, I might need to get another PC. Like, you know, because it's so hard to, like, do everything on one computer. You gotta have two. But that's what I want on console, because, like, doing console streaming is like having dual PC, because your computer does all the streaming. But your console does the gaming, you know? But yeah, doing all restreaming, it takes a bunch of heat, man. It takes a lot. I think like video encoder, I rock about like a 70%. 70%, something like that. But I'm restreaming, well, like X264. That's the NVIDIA, through vertical. But I'm also doing the X265 NVIDIA through YouTube. And then I'm running it as an X264 CPU on the vertical. So it's taken like it's some sort of balance. I'm balancing it through the GPU to the CPU. But I can do that because I'm not running the game, so. And my recording, that goes straight from a GPU. Yeah, because I'm running it as like QBC. Instead of CBR. What's this vehicle? There he is. Honestly, dude, I really feel the same as well. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know where it's going to be like a future thing to like improve like performance by having like a more fancy card. But like most people like consoles for its stability. It's like you buy it once, you should expect smooth performance until the next game comes out, you know? Or like a best of both worlds, so it's almost like the consistency of like console, but the performance of PC, where you have the variety of both. Honestly, dude, I'm just waiting for like, we see it with Steam. Steam's done something similar with their Steam Deck. You know, where it has to be the certain performance. The unfortunate thing is, though, is most games are not updating it for Steam. And that's the biggest issue, too, is the more consoles come out for these, like, ports or builds of the game, the less it's going to be, because, like, it's going to be so difficult. We were just talking about with the old generation. The old generation hurts the new generation. That's why there's usually separate versions. You know, it's like this mixed and match, and I think is tight. You know, it's hard for devs to tweak around to do everything, unless they specifically build everything as one specific like performance, you know. But then if you do that, then you're gonna have a majority of people who can't play it, or a majority of people who have to upgrade. It's so much fighting with all that. That's why like most devs, they prefer it just being PC and console. You know, we're seeing it with Delta Force. Look how long they're taking with a console. You know, and they're doing it on mobile as well. There has to be a way, though. There has to be a way to figure this out, though, because, like, there's missed opportunities. And it's exactly that. I think, like, having, like, a custom device or something for using, like, playing, like, games and all that would be dope. But then console really should be hurrying up and offering that, and that's the thing. PlayStation does, and I believe Xbox Series X does too, where it offers 120 FPS ports. Like, you can play 120 FPS if you want to right now, but the issue is most games, just like 2042, does not offer it. Games like Call of Duty, it does. It offers you 120 FPS. But games like Battlefield don't. I can't wait for the day they actually do it on, like, the new Battlefield or something. That'd be so sick. Then the standard for console will be, you know, no one can complain at that point, because then you'll still have, like, because, like, console graphics is, like, medium PC graphics. That's what I always say. So, like, medium PC graphics with stable 120 FPS. I think that's pretty good. I think that's pretty fine for console. Which do you think is more popular, so for pros? Oh, like professionals? It depends on the game, really, because like if the game's main like sponsor or promotion device platform is like console or something, then it has to be like that. So you noticed it with like Call of Duty, you know, like well, Xbox owns it now, so it might be different, but because of like Xbox owns it or like PlayStation owns it at that point, it means that when it came to like professional Call of Duty games, because it was from PlayStation, they had to play the PlayStation platform. So everyone had to have a PlayStation 5 to do it all, you know? I think it's changed now though, where they do it for PC. But yeah, really, I don't know. That's the thing. It depends on the game, honestly. You know, because I feel like Call of Duty is definitely like a controller competitive game. And then there's it's games like Apex Legends where it's PC, like keyboard and mouse. Definitely keyboard and mouse for Apex. Appreciate you all being here. If you guys haven't left a like, please do. Currently vibing right now, trying to finish this weapon. It's what I wanted to do, man. It's the only thing I wanted to do was just finish this bad boy off. Like, here's the weapon list. It freezes every time I do this, though. It's a bit weird. Dude, I need one more kill. I literally need one more kill. How are we doing this, guys? I'm just doing a hip fire. Here we go. This is it. I'm gonna do a 360. Gotta find someone first. 360 or hit fires.
Enemy distance 250 meters.
Oh, I could have just got that guy instead, though. There's no one here. There's no one here to finish it. Tier on it. Yeah, it was the last gun I had to finish. And then I finished all the weapons again. Dude, I wanted to try to do something cool. But there's no one here to do it cool with. Literally, it's not even a soul. Hello? Oh, here, movement.
Enemy armor 110 meters away.
There we go. Dude, why did it take so long to get that one kill, man? Why did it take so long? There we go, guys. Every single weapon in this game is finished. Every single one. There we go, guys. If you want to know what a virgin looks like, it's right here. Right in front of you guys. It's tough. I know. Someone had to do it. Where is the AN? I don't even know where it is. But yeah, that's it. Oh, game's completed again. Now we can use another gun. Let's pull off a couple of snipes then. Thank you, Cretan. Yeah, I may have played this game a couple of times. Dude, it's the only game I've ever played. Like, in the space of like 3 years, I played the finals, PUBG, Overwatch, and X-Defiance, and Delta Force. It's the only games. Of course, like Minecraft and Among Us and everything, but you know. You taste that? Taste that? I'm eating good, guys. I'm eating good tonight. That was pretty cute, wasn't it? Have a nice little quick scope. It's 100 meters less. 100 meters and less with this gun. Anything over that, you're going to hit mark them from 90. Or 75 over like 200, something like that. But yeah, if you hit him in a headshot, any distance, you're going to get them. But yeah, close range only. Wow, they got like a booby trap over here. Oh, hang on. Oh, yeah, get off me. What's wrong with you? Go, chaps. There's a C5 right there.
That's one down. Hold on, reloading.
Yeah, it is a nice gun to use, that's for sure. Definitely a nice gun. Although the only thing that sucks about it is just that it has a really, really low bullet velocity. But that's why I enjoy it like when I play them custom modes, because it doesn't have it. Oh, so glad I got that gun done though. That's it now. All finished. Oh, I need a drink so bad. Oh, there we go. Just getting a bit of cotton mouth. Do you think it'll fall for it, the tank, if it comes forward? Think it'll do it? I don't think he will. It looks like he's going back. He's still there. Oh, not anymore. Let's go. Perfect. Yeah, the Friday Night Battlefield stuff is so fun to play. Well, sometimes it is. Most of the time it's kind of ass. Oh, hello. Oh, he's right. You gotta be so quick with that gun too. Dude, I want to win this. I want to win this. I want to win it. If I have to slob it out, I'm going to slob it out. Look at me, people around the B area. Oh, it depends how long it takes you parking, my dude. If not, I'll be back on Tuesday. Let's see. That's over. And that right there is a headshot, so that's obviously gonna do damage anyway. So yeah, Neon, so you use the railguns as the sniper? Yeah, I've used that as the sniper. I tiered one it with the automatic though, because it was just easier, wasn't it, at that point? But yeah, loads of people use that stuff, but no one really uses it anymore. I think the delay is kind of what puts people off more than anything. It's the delay. Got a weird ass delay with it, you know. The fact is, he knew where I was and he already shooting. That's a bit fishy, isn't it? Guy started shooting me before I even peeked. Well, I don't think I even peeked.
Stop the US forces from conquering every sector.
Oh, it's one shot, it's one shot, one shot, one shot, one shot. No! 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 No, 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 no!
Enemy down!
Under attack.
Oh god, where am I shooting? Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Anyone else? He picked him up. Thank you for the clap. Appreciate it.
We have lost control of objective.
Oh, thank you for the back-to-back clap. Come on.
We can't stay in this fight.
One more revive. Oh, no more revive. Dude, the fact is I got a back-to-back clap. That's ironic.
More seconds as we must alter our strategy.
Hotels now control Echo sector.
Let's go. Oh, behind.
Enemies in control.
Oh, I even hit him as well. Just didn't hit you quietly in the head, did I?
Bravo sector secure.
Well, what about now, huh? Yeah. Got you now, didn't I?
Enemy trying to steal Charlie 2.
Yeah, come on, send your friends.
110 meters.
I'll switch to thermal just so I can see ya. Come on. What are we doing? You sound close. I'm gonna take this hill. I don't really want this other guy to be here because he's gonna expose me. Alright, I think it's time to move. Close, close. Oh, you are lucky. I even shot too. I even shot as well. Okay, they're in the hallway. See it on the minimap. There were explosions. Bloody hell, we don't light up anymore. Oh, he's been picked up. Oh, I just missed him. Sorry, guys. My bad. My bad. That's on me. Don't really want to hold, but I hear all the sliding.
Secure the objective!
Commander's watching.
They are assaulting Charlie 2. The enemy is conquering sectors at a rapid pace. They now hold more than us.
Yeah, I'm not even seeing anyone. It's really weird. Close though.
We have secured Alpha sector.
There we go, got him. Oh, is that a guy? No, it's not a guy. Thought it was the dude. How's that cold? Well, what's cold? I'm actually pretty warm, actually. Don't know why I'm wearing a hoodie. Oh, just missed it. Oh, that's it. It's game over. It's over.
Our defeat is inevitable here, but we can endure this loss.
Oh. Alright, chat. Alright, that's gonna be it for me, man. I gotta do some food or something. I'm getting a little bit hungry. I had like a quick bite to eat. I literally had like toast, but it's like, dude, it's 8 o'clock, man. I gotta eat. I gotta eat. I appreciate everyone coming here. I'm gonna timestamp everything on the YouTube side, so if you guys want to go back, you already know everything what we did or watched and everything. But there we go. It's tiered 1. Hallelujah. But yeah, that's going to be it for today. Alright, I appreciate the love and support as always. Appreciate the mods keeping the stream safe as well. Thank you for Dan the Man for the donation. Appreciate Cretan coming in with the raid. Thank you, man. It's not every day you get a Twitch raid, that's for sure. So I appreciate it, my friend. And yeah, to everyone watching the streams, thank you very much. I hope you all enjoyed it. Thank you for all the likes on the YouTube side as well. Dude, we had a lot of people today. A lot of people. So I appreciate that. It's kind of weird actually for late Sunday too. You guys don't sleep, huh? You guys don't sleep. Anyway, that's going to be it. Day off tomorrow, so no stream. Check out all the videos if you need to keep up to date with all the jazz. We got the Battlefield leaks, or the Delta Force leaks, you know, all the fun stuff. But yeah, I'll be back here on April the Fools. Remember, when that day happens, don't believe anything, okay? Alright? It's a paradise for us content creators, okay? Because it's like one of them days where you can, like, you know, clickbait and get away with it. So don't believe anything. Alright, anyway, that's gonna be it. Pray to love, guys. Take care, stay out of trouble, and I'll see you all Tuesday. New update, by the way, Tuesday. So see you then. Peace out.